Welcome to Authentic English Podcast, your weekly show where education meets recreation. Here's your host with 20 years plus of teaching experience, Marcia Pike.
Hey there, Marcia Pike here. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Authentic English Podcast episode. Today's show is brought to you by Audible. Want to get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial? You Authentic English Podcast listener and viewer can. Just go to audibletrial.com/authentic-english. There are over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. I'm going to add a link to the show notes, okay? So let's get to today's show. What does gun control and school shootings have in common? Mental health and bullying. Many parents whose teenage children were involved in mass school shootings have alleged that their children have been bullied by their peers. The series of unfortunate events have led those teenagers to lash out at their classmates and teachers. If you're tuning in for the first time today, don't forget to check out my 3-part series about gun control later on, okay? Episodes 21 to 23. In today's show, you're going to learn vocabulary related to bullying, which is the repeated use of threats or violence in an attempt to frighten, intimidate, or harm others, especially those who are smaller and weaker. Some people might underestimate bullying by saying, it's just kids teasing each other. To tease means to laugh at someone and make jokes in order to have fun by embarrassing them in a friendly way. However, teasing and bullying are totally different. There's a word bullying as a noun, which I have already discussed. Bully also as a noun, who is a person who hurts or frightens someone else over a period of time, and often forces them to do something that they do not want to do. And bully as a verb, which is to treat someone in a cruel, insulting, threatening, or aggressive fashion. Note that the verb is to bully and not to do bullying, okay? Some people might allege that teasing and bullying have always existed throughout history. It's just kids being kids. However, according to the National Center for Educational Statistics, more than 1 out of every 5 students report being bullied. Nowadays, there's not just bullying, there's also cyberbullying, which is the activity of sending internet or text messages that frighten, upset, threaten, or insult someone. Bullying can be divided into verbal bullying, being made fun of, being the subject of rumors, and name-calling, which is the act of insulting or upsetting someone by calling them rude names. And physical bullying, being pushed, shoved, tripped, or spit on. The bully victim then feels so attacked by being bombarded with so much negativity. Many children and teenagers feel so bullied that they start to feel worthless. Their grades drop, they start suffering from anxiety and depression, which many times may lead to suicide. According to the CDC, Centers for Disease and Control and Prevention, suicide is the 3rd leading cause of death among young people, resulting in about 4,400 deaths per year. Bully victims are between 2 to 9 times more likely to consider suicide than non-victims, according to studies by Yale University. According to a study in Britain, at least half of suicides among young people are related to bullying. Many adults claim that the bully victim should stand up for themselves, speak up, and notify the bullying to an adult, a parent, or school counselor. However, the person who's being bullied claims that there's a lot of peer pressure, which is a feeling that one must do the same things as other people of one's age and social group in order to be liked or respected by them, and that they just want to fit in, which means that you belong to a particular group and are accepted by that group. It's a really tough situation, isn't it? Have you noticed that the passive voice is used in this episode? to be bullied, had been bullied, being made fun of, being pushed? Check out episodes 8 and 11 to learn more about the passive voice. In next week's episode, you're going to learn about the third conditional using examples about bullying. Don't forget to check out episodes 18 and 23 to review the first and second conditionals sometime throughout the week, okay? Check out my show notes for the articles that I've used in this episode. If you want to go that extra mile, please email me at marcia@authenticenglishpodcast.com to get a free transcript of today's episode. If you want a bigger challenge, try listening to my podcast, just the audio, before watching the video. This will definitely help you improve your listening skills even more. You can listen to Authentic English Podcast on Apple Podcasts if you have an iPhone, or Stitcher if you have an Android phone. All you've got to do is download the Podcasts and Stitcher app to your cell phone. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you still haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel so that you'll get a notification as soon as a new video comes out, okay? If you know anyone who will also benefit from today's content, please share it with them. Sharing is caring. Well, I hope you have a great week listening to your free audiobook from Audible. Take care.
Great having you with us today. Keep on with Marcia on social media. Head over to authenticenglishpodcast.com to practice what you've just learned. And subscribe, rate, and review. Take care.